I don't want to dampen the Christmas spirit at all, but I'm going to be the Grinch here for a second. Sam Haggerty is not as good as everyone is making him out to be. No, don't get me wrong. Sam Haggerty does a lot great for the Seattle Mariners, and I'm very happy to have him part of the team, but I'm not so ready to give him an everyday starting job like a lot of people are. Sam Haggerty does a lot of things great. He steals a bag very well, provides a lot of speed off the bench, provides a lot of speed in the field, being able to cover great ground in the outfield or even second base. He can play multiple positions. He provides a lot of utility there, and arguably one of his best assets, if not the best out of those three I just listed, is his ability to hit left-handed pitching. Sam Haggerty in 42 games and 66 at-bats last season hit 364, 449, 652 with an 1100 OPS against left-handed pitching. In his career, in 112 at-bats, Sam Haggerty has a 295 average. Sam Haggerty has proven that he can hit left-handed pitching. One thing Sam Haggerty hasn't done, which he would need to have proven by now if he wanted to be an everyday starter, was that he can hit right-handed pitching, the more dominant side of pitching in the MLB. In 2022, in 110 at-bats, Sam Haggerty had a 191, 262, 255, 517 slash line. Definitely below average. Is not someone you want to be facing righties every single day. And over his career in 203 at-bats as a left-handed batter against right-handed pitching, Sam Haggerty's hitting 202. So definitely below average, not what you want to see out of that. I'm not ready to give Sam Haggerty the everyday job in left field. I think he's a perfect platoon for Jarred Kelenic if we're wanting to work in-house with him. But if you are one of the people that is willing to give Sam Haggerty the everyday job right now, I'm telling you to pump the brakes a little bit. Heed my warning that against right-handed pitching, Sam Haggerty is going to look a little more uncomfortable. You can definitely tell in his swing and his approach that against left-handed pitching, batting as a righty, Sam Haggerty is much more comfortable, and against right-handed pitching as a lefty, it's just not as natural. Now, taking a deeper dive into Sam Haggerty's 2022, in June, he started to see a bit more playing time. 17 at-bats, not a lot, but he hit 353, so it's like, okay, let's see what this guy can do, and he would let everybody know what he's all about in July. He hit 292, 333, 500 slugging with an 833 OPS in the month of July over 48 at-bats, really started to shine a bit more, and then in August he continued that trend over 53 at-bats, hitting 321, 373, 491, and 864. Overall, Sam Haggerty was a spark plug for the Mariners through the dog days of summer, which helped them continue to have a winning record, keep pushing for that wild card berth, and put the Mariners in good spots to win games. He did start to slump in September and October. Over 53 at-bats, he was hitting 151, so maybe, you know, that higher volume usage was starting to get to him a little bit. Maybe pitchers were starting to figure him out a little bit more with some scouting reports coming in. It's really tough to say there, but Sam Haggerty, if he can hit that summer stride again in 2023, there's no reason why he won't see playing time. He did get hurt at the end of last year, sliding into second base. It was very unfortunate to see. We really could have used his skill set in the playoffs, so I think tempering the expectations for where we see Sam Haggerty in 2023 from a starter back down to like a platoon role, utility guy, it's not an everyday thing for him right now. It's going to be against lefties. It's going to be in situational things. He's going to pinch hit. He's going to pitch run. He's going to supply the Mariners with a lot of versatility, which I think is what he excels at. Being able to sub in at second base, being able to sub in one of the corner outfield spots. If he's platooning with Jarred Kelenic, like I said, going the in-house route as the Mariners seemingly will be, since they haven't really been stirring a lot around in the free agency market right now, Sam Haggerty, he will probably start against left-handed pitching, giving Jarred Kelenic a day off because, well, Jarred Kelenic really hasn't shown that he can hit much of anything, let alone left-handed pitching. He provides that for us in a spot where we need him to. Let Sam Haggerty, a guy who only has 316 career at-bats, develop a little bit more before we give him a full-time starting job. Yes, he's 28, going to be turning 29. By the time he's ready for this full-time job that I'm saying, he'll be 30. But Sam Haggerty provides you with so much value in other places than starting every single day and letting him falter. Let Sam Haggerty grow into the utility developing player that we need him to be, and let the other players fill out around him. And at the end of the day, if Sam Haggerty proves me wrong, that's great news for us, because that means everything I just said in this video is completely wrong. And I'm happy to say that I want to be wrong about this. I want him to blow my expectations out of the water. I don't want people to set him up for failure in that way. Now, all of this really won't matter at the end of the day if we go out and get, say, Brian Reynolds. So take a look at this video on how we think the Mariners might acquire Brian Reynolds and what the trade talks could be looking like if the Pirates and Mariners are still engaged in discussions. Thank you guys for watching this one. And trust me, I mean no disrespect to Sam Haggerty. Please do not flame me, because remember, at the end of the day, it's always go Mariners.